there, welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. My name is Annie. If you've been before, hello, welcome back. And if this is your first time, warm welcome to you. So summer has left us and we are now at the beginning of autumn. Husband and I, we are going back out into the garden to tidy over and make sure everything is okay. All the plants are happy for winter coming. So let me go out and show you where we are and what we are going to do. Today the weather is a bit of an overcast. There's a slight drizzle and a little bit of wind as well. Typical autumn here in the UK. So yeah guys, let's get outside and get on with it. So yes guys, here we are on our lovely decking. My lovely succulents are thriving. The weather, yes, the weather, this is the UK, gloomy and wet. Oh, hang on a minute, there's a box there. So guys, if you stay to the end of the video, you will see what's in the box. Now along this way is my bedding, which I will attend to in a little bit. Husband has got the mower out and he has decided that he's going to tackle the grass for us today. And as you can see, they are fairly long, the grass, but still quite green at this time of the year. Now I'm just showing you along the perimeter of our garden how long the grass is. So we are doing this now to be able to have a tidy garden because it rains a lot here in the UK and it's quite difficult to maintain everything nice and tidy. So here you can see the length of the grass. Further along against the decking fencing, you can see my flowers still thriving. Further on, I will attend to them and just make sure that they're happy for winter as well. So far, so good.
Yeah.
Right, so over here, just against our decking wall, just underneath where my potting table is, we've noticed that when it rains, the rain will splatter and there will be mud against the border where we've painted. Therefore, we've decided to pick up some lovely white pebbles, and husband and I over here, we are laying this gardening fabric. This is basically to stop the grass from growing through the pebbles, right? So first of all, we lay this fabric down, then we add some pebbles, less nicer pebble, and then we will add a fabulous white pebble on top of that. So really just to tidy up that space and to prevent the mud from splashing everywhere. Okay then, time for the big reveal of what's in the box. So yes, husband and I, we went to a hardware store called the B&Q. And yeah, we spotted this set of outdoor furniture, and at a very attractive price of 75% discount. So yeah, we could not let that go. And to our surprise, the color matched our decking to the T. We were so happy with it, and it fitted our little space perfectly. At this point, the heavens decided to open up and it started to rain. I really wanted to go back in under my blankie with a hot cup of tea, but my army husband was in the zone. he wanted to crack on with it. So yeah, it is what it is. So this is the table all assembled, and yeah, I was not really liking the height of it. It was more of your bistro style table, and I was more after a coffee table style. So I've asked husband to get his tools out and chop the legs for me. So this is the result after the legs were chopped off. And yeah, I am liking it better this way. I feel it's a bit more comfortable when we are sat having a cup of tea. So yeah, the table is a bit more leveled to the chair. Right, so here we are, end of a lovely weekend in the garden. Thank you so much for joining myself and my husband. I hope you have enjoyed going around the garden with us, tidying up for autumn, ready for winter. So now, this evening, we are sat here, a bit nippy, wrapped up with a hot drink and some cakes. Shh. So again, like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Take care, guys. Until next time. Cheerio.